Preparing for games, like we kind of try to keep to the same rituals every single game day.
It's different for every person, but for me, I don't really try and take one game more seriously than the other. I mean, our goal this year is just to beat our next opponent.
Coach comes in to the locker room and we all meet, and he gives us the starting lineup and kind of his goals and expectations for us in the game.
Dynamic quality is going to come from those wide mids.
We come an hour before practice to watch film of the opponent or of us, to just things that we can work on for the game coming up. And then we also get a scouting report of the team we're about to face, their formation, their key players, the key trends, kind of their strengths and weaknesses.
Really big in the back and through the holding midfield. 9 played against us last year. Big, thick, powerful, like Dan Sullivan playing center forward.
We need to dictate what we want going here, right? And we make them defend and urge them to defend. Not just standing in front of us and the ball static. But if we move them, we'll create openings, right? We have to play with speed.
Our coaches literally put in hours before each game just to get us ready and get us prepared on the little details of each team we're facing.
Yeah. All right.
We all came in the game knowing Colby was a very organized defensive team, so we knew that we were going to get chances, and it was going to be whether we put them away or not, and it was going to be staying focused. I'd already missed some in OT. People looked like they were starting to get frustrated, and maybe we got a little lucky break with the PK, but over the game it was well-deserved, and I think Coleman being our senior captain, we all had 100% faith in him that he was going to make it.
Come on, Connor. Come on, Connor. Come on, Connor.
And he did, thank God. And we got the win, which is what's most important, especially in the NESCAC.
Come on, golden goal, penalty shot goal, scored by number 22, Connor Coleman.
Doubleheader weekends are brutal. I mean, it's good because we cycle a lot of players, our team's very deep, but honestly, they're just take a toll on the body, especially for a 6'5" guy who doesn't get a call his way ever.
I'd say they're very beneficial to our team because we have a lot of depth, and really, because of that, it's no different than any other game.
Depending on how far it is, we'll leave 3 to 4 hours before the game starts.
It's big that you're making sure you stay focused, even though a lot of times on the bus we might be cramped. You might have to sit next to someone else like Joe, who pretty much takes up 2 seats already.
It's just another time to just spend with your teammates and just build that camaraderie.
Leading up to it, you have to make sure you're getting your meal in before you leave. You always pack a couple extra peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the bus. You just have to make sure you're preparing everything early, check through your bag 3-4 times, make sure you're not missing anything.
After our win against Colby, we were all upbeat, but we knew we played well over 90 minutes because we went into overtime. We just knew that Plymouth State game we were going to have to rely on the subs to make an impact even more.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful day here in the mountains of Plymouth, New Hampshire. Tufts University in town to take on the Plymouth State University men's soccer team alongside Joey LeBlanc. I am Justin Swiderski bringing you the call. Plymouth 1-2, Tufts 2-0, looking to defend that NCAA Division III championship run they had last year. Tufts yet to give up a goal, and I think, Joey, that's going to be the talk of the game here today. Tufts going 2-0, but for the #1 team in the nation to step onto Plymouth Field, the pressure is always going to be on them. They're always going to have that monkey on their back, and everybody is going to look to take down Tufts. Whether it be to throw in. And a beautiful run near side, Mansour off his line. Trevorrow will find the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Tufts University. Now Rojas trying to get around, somehow gets it through, and it gets past Jimmy Mansour, make it 3-0. Great defensive play there from Tufts. Instead, now we have a breakaway. Mansour off his line, and a 4th goal in the back of the net. And that is going to do it here at Errold Field. 4-0 is the score. Tufts will walk away with their 3rd win of the season, and through 3 total games, Tufts has not given up a goal.
So Mafia is fun with our team just because of the collection of personalities we have.
Mafia always is a great game, but with our team, I think there's a little extra to it.
Mafia, for those of you who don't know, is like the game where there's a narrator, and then, you know, people put their heads down, and he chooses the mafia, the police, the townspeople, the medic, and essentially every turn, like, people put their heads down, the mafia tries to kill someone, the cops try to guess who is in the mafia, the medic can save one person, and then after that, there's a big debate on who the townspeople should kill. And at the end of it, either the mafia is left standing, or the townspeople and the cops and the medic are left standing. It's a race for survival.
On one dead night at Tufts University, our Ontario, Canada native wanted to wander up north of the border. And as he did, he was viciously attacked by huskies. You want to survive? You're dead.
It's really all luck when you play with us. There's one or two guys that know what they're doing, and everyone else is just kind of spewing whatever they think.
It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's just a super high and intense environment in where 1 second we're just having a normal conversation, and then someone bursts the door just screaming, claiming someone's the mafia.
On our last bus, we got pretty heated.
As the doctor, I'd be saving myself every time.
Well, you was like, it says something the mafia member would say.
I was a townsperson, and I let my emotions get the better of me for 90 to 95% of that game. My approach was more, I'm scared for my life. Let me team up with the closest person next to me and just try to yell.
Do you, Kevin. The killer you. Now turn it upside down. Oh, no.
Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up.
Listen to me.
It was myself, Connor Meath, Zinner, and I think Gavin were the mafia. We kind of just took people out that we knew there would be problems.
Alright, I would like to say there's two people in the back. Yo. He wouldn't not pick someone in the back because they can see everything. I agree with that.
That's fair.
J-Dot or J-Mo?
Wait. But who's the sneakiest person on the whole team? You.
But Lane's that one out here throwing names around left and right.
Wait a minute. If they're dead, they can't speak anymore. That means Zinner would have to stop talking if we killed him. Kill Zinner.
There is some strategy, you know. You can think, oh, well, this guy was outspoken last time, and then now he's dead. Maybe the mafia didn't like the guy speaking about what he was speaking about. I figured if I wasn't logical, then I wouldn't pose any threat to the mafia, and it worked.
Kevin, I was not scared at all that Kevin would catch on to the mafia. He has these like puppy dog eyes and like just this glassy look, like I have no idea what's going on.
I personally, what I would say about Kevin Halliday is I always try to kill Kevin early because I have no read on Kevin. He probably led everyone to kill everyone other than the mafia.
Players decided the carbo load as per his Italian heritage.
Oh.
In fact, my Italian friend ate too much bread.
That's impossible.
Death by bread.
Wait, that means who votes to kill me?
I have to vote to kill me.
Who votes to kill Kevin? Game over.
We didn't win the game, but I certainly had a good time.
This is Kristen Zazali, new co-host Kevin Halliday, live on Rattlesnake Radio, brought to you by Tiger Bomb.
I put it like on my eyelids by accident.
Yeah, they look red too, like really irritated.
Yeah, like I went like that and they were on my fingers.
How much Tiger Bomb did you put on?
Nothing.
Because it's like pretty strong apparently.
It's hurting. Let's hope this doesn't get worse.
Connor, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the game today. Now you almost missed a PK.
Sounds good.
Connor, spell pterodactyl.
Begins with a P, that's all I know.
Connor, spell affiliate.
I can't spell.
Connor, spell pavilion.
I can't spell. Gotta be honest with this one. Guys, can I tell you a story?
Yeah, sure.
Feel free.
I'm gonna have to stop you right there.
From Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
Quote, the Centerbacks for Tufts scream mediocrity. Led by way too vocal Connor Coleman, I think you need a calendar to time this kid's 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
Let's discuss your approach to this penalty kick today.
Absolutely.
All right. Let me hear from your thoughts first.
I was thinking if I missed it, like on the show afterwards with you two, I'd just get ridiculed like I am right now.
People I'd like to see take this PK over you. 1. Poindexter intern. 2.
Chef Boyardee.
3. Randy Jackson.
Hillary Clinton.
5. Steve Nash. That Canadian has foot skills.
Number 109, Oscar Pistorius.
Sure.
Number 110, Helen Keller. Number 3,562, me.
I told you I'm not on steroids!
I can't think of anything to say.